Hey, good morning, everybody. Today I'm filming from a different place for I think a good reason. We've always been doing these devotions outside. I just love being outside, and I've tried to find some of the most beautiful places around for us to have as the setting for our devotions. Well, I think we need a change. Let's come back to reality. I'm filming today from outside one of our Genesis Safe Place units. These safe place units are units that are placed in vulnerable communities around, communities that suffer from gender-based violence and child abuse and all sorts of social evils and ills. And we have these safe place units as run-to units so that people, if they feel vulnerable or afraid, or if something bad has happened or somebody's been hurt or injured, because of the danger of this area, no one wants to go into the area. So we've established these safe place units so people can run to them should they need help. Now, we focused so far on the beautiful. I want to talk today about the broken. This is a broken community. I wish you could see around me where I'm sitting. A broken community filled with beautiful, beautiful people. But everybody in this community, and there must be 10,000 people that live in this area, and we have a whole bunch of safe places for them to run to. Everybody knows the way to one of these places. That should crisis strike, they all just instinctively know, I can run to the safe place and know that I'll be welcomed there, to know that I'll be protected, to know that the gate will be open and I'll be invited in and there'll be somebody here to welcome me. I know the way there. Now, it's coming up to Christmas and we have 2 weeks of devotions to do before we hit Christmas Day, which is next Friday. And so what I want to do is just to talk to you about knowing the way. Now, Christmas is all about knowing that way. We know that Jesus came and he declared that he was the way, the truth, and the life. And it all began at Christmas time. So I've chosen 10 features or 10 characters of Christmas to lead us up to Christmas Day. I hope that you'll hang in with us, and I hope that it will be a real blessing to you as we contemplate these features or these people. Let's begin our Christmas journey right at not the beginning, but the beginning of the human story. It began with a star. You see, like everybody needs to know the way. How do you find your way to Jesus? Just like people know how to find their way to a safe place should they be in crisis, people need to know how to find their way to Jesus. God knew this, so he put a star in the heavens that got everybody's attention. Now, I hope that star is going to get your attention this Christmas time as you wake up to the need to find the Christ of Christmas, and it begins for us today at the point of the star. Just want to have a quick shout out, if it's okay, to some of the people who have made this safe place and our other safe places a reality. I want to say a huge thank you to the Starkeys and to the Hickmans and to Danny and Mike and Steve at Highlands Mortgage in Dallas. You guys are just awesome partners. Thank you to the Lake Point Youth and to Grace Church. Thank you to individual donors, to all these amazing peoples and companies who have helped us to make these things a reality. So we have a star that can shine in this community and people know where to go because of this. So thank you guys. Just a quick shout out to you. We're back to the star, and in Matthew, Gospel of Matthew, we have the story of the Magi who followed the star to where Jesus was. The star is the feature of a great story. When you're lost, this is a good place to find. When you're lost and you find your way, it brings to you an incredible sense of relief. The world has been looking for relief because of its lostness ever since the Garden of Eden, basically. And when the star shone, it showed that God still loved them and that God still had a plan for them. But the message of the star is the message that I mentioned just now. The message of the star is you people need to wake up. Because Christmas is not some frivolous little ritual that we go through. Wake up to the reality of what God is doing in the world today. Wake up to the reality that God, through the star, is trying to get your attention. He doesn't want you to just go through the Christmas experience like many do, just as some superficial sort of celebration. It's not that. It's a whole bunch more. You may just find that Christmas, if you do it well, you could find that you're standing on holy ground. I think indeed you are. And anywhere where God is intentionally getting your attention, whether you be at a burning bush like Moses, God is saying, you guys are standing on holy ground right now. I hope I've got your attention. I love the story of Jacob in Genesis chapter 28, where Jacob is running from his brother. He's stolen his birthright. He's exhausted. He's drained. Kind of like the world today, and maybe how you feel today. He's exhausted. He's been running. And he finds a place to lie down. He puts his head upon a rock, and the guy falls asleep. And then when during his sleep, he has this vision of this ladder going in heaven and angels going up and down, and the whole significance of the vision. But he makes a statement then when he wakes up that says, surely I was in this place and did not know that God was here. That surely God is in this place. And he suddenly realized that that place was for him in his journey of spirituality, was for him a beginning of something very special, and he was standing on holy ground. So I want to just say to you today, as we begin our journey towards Christmas Day, I'm so excited about it, and I hope and I really pray that as you stand upon the holy ground of what Christmas is all about, that God will get your attention. I think he has something to say to you. Guys, I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye.